Hello and welcome. This video is all about the Eunorau One-Trike, a folding electric e-trike. That's right, it's a tricycle for adults. It is a class 2 e-bike with a max range of up to 50 miles. It comes mostly assembled, the rest is pretty easy. So I'm gonna unbox it, assemble what needs assembly, and then the rest of the video, I'll take it for a ride. Don't like flat wrenches, so for today's tools, real tools, the hardest part is over. I did not find a manual, so I guess I'll just wing it. I'm gonna start with the handlebars. I think that'll make it easier to unfold. No, but go ahead and watch why no. I'm gonna take out this part because I'm pretty sure this big plastic white thing right here doesn't go there. Hold on to that. Woo! I figure out what I'm doing. I'm gonna go ahead and put this piece back in. I think I need to unfold it first. There's a knobby thing here and I gotta get it to lift up so I can fold this up. Should work now. Yay! Next there's this lever and I'm not really sure yet what direction it's supposed to go into. I went ahead and refilmed this part because you really can't see what the heck I'm doing. So this lever, it does go up like this. I thought originally it went this way, but no, it goes like this. So that's how you lock the frame into place. Now I'm ready for the handlebars. This way, it won't fall apart in my hands. But when you have the strength of a marshmallow, things are harder to do. Normally when it's this style, it's already put on there for ya. But it's not this time. And there's a reason I opened it. It's because I gotta put both of these back. So first this one, then that one. Before I screw it down, I'm gonna kind of center this. I guess it really doesn't matter because once that screws in, I can still move the handlebars because what tightens them down are the screws right here. And now I can clamp this. Sticking the wheel on should be pretty easy now since the bike is fairly balanced. E-Trike. I'm gonna loosen up these nuts. Slide the washers over and then slide in the wheel. Yay! I should probably tighten this wheel down. One of the washers has this little hook that goes into the hole. And then you just tighten everything down. Fenders are optional, but since the back wheels already have one, I guess I'll put this on too. Gotta take this little screw out, skewer the light, skewer the fender, and put the screw back. Not really sure how to screw it back in because there's really not much space to work with here. I'm gonna have to whip out the cheap tool. The fender also attaches on the bottom here, or the center right here on both sides. So I gotta take out the screw, skewer this, and screw the screw back in on both sides. It came with a front basket, so I guess I'll install the front basket. I just gotta remove these 4 screws, position the basket over the holes, and screw the screws back in. Oh boy, this last one was a pain in the butt, but I got them all in, so that's what matters. Luckily, the back basket's already on. So are the pedals. The only thing that's left is the seat. So this doohickey came off while I was trying to unfold the bike. So I'm gonna go ahead and just stick that back on there and insert the seat. And that's it. That's everything for assembly. Next, I'm gonna fill up the tires, charge up the battery, and I'll see you for the ride. To fold the bike, this comes out like so. And this part here lifts up. Anytime you unfold it or fold it, you have to lift this up first. So now I'm gonna unfold the bike. I'm gonna start with the handlebars. Let me back up the camera a bit so you can actually see the whole bike. And then to make it a little bit smaller, I could also pull out the seat. There's no way this will fit into my little 4-door sedan, but an SUV, I could see it fitting. So now I'm gonna unfold the bike. I'm gonna start with the handlebars. But again, to get it to fold, I have to lift up this and then it folds, unfolds. Oh, and I wanted to also show you the seat, the back part. Well, I mean, this can be adjusted a little bit as well, but the backrest is adjustable, so you can put the height wherever you like. I'm using the sidewalk for now because the bike is super wide. My regular little bike lane just won't cut it, but this one will. So now, let's test out the pedal assist. So actually, you know what? Let's test out the throttle. Oh boy. I see how this works. So it doesn't matter, it's on pedal assist 1. It doesn't matter what pedal assist mode you have it on. When you're using the throttle, it goes to full speed. This little button right here turns off the throttle. So if you click on it, the throttle will no longer work. Click it again, and you have the throttle. Honestly, I really don't like being on the street. I feel a lot safer on the sidewalk. I'm gonna test the turn radius again. It's a little weird with an e-Trike. Okay, so I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna do a sharper turn, not bad. Now with these e-Trikes, I would not do a fast turn. They are not meant for that, but this one's doing really good. E-Trikes do have a harder time turning. As long as you don't go fast, you're fine. And this one has a pretty good turn radius, as you can see right here with me going around in a circle in my driveway. And what's minimizing the slippage and hopping during turns, well, I didn't feel any at all. It's because it has a rear differential between the two back wheels. So as I mentioned, yeah, the throttle, if you hold it all the way, it'll go to full speed, no matter what pedal assist. But you don't have to hold it all the way. You can just hold it a little bit. See, right now I'm only going like 7 miles an hour. Now from a dead stop, pedal assist 1. It definitely jerks forward. It's not a smooth transition. It does jerk forward. So now pedaling, I'm getting about 11 miles per hour, but let's see. This isn't exactly flat. Like, the road is pretty flat, but it's a little bit of a decline, and now it's gonna slowly incline, but it's very minimal. Pedal assist 2. Now I'm getting more assistance from the motor, going 14 miles an hour. Pedal assist 3, about 15 miles an hour. 4, 17 miles an hour, and 5 will be the full 20 miles per hour, I think. Maybe if I pedal a little more. There we go. This is a class 2 e-bike, so the maximum speed is 20 miles per hour, which I think can be unlocked, but I really wouldn't go there because even though it seems like you have a lot of stability with 3 wheels, you actually have less. So I don't recommend going fast on an e-Trike. On pedal assist 1, pedaling. Now I am doing a little bit of work. Very little work. I don't feel any resistance. I don't feel like it's exercise in any way at all, which is nice. I like it. But yeah, I am on flat paved ground, so I'm going to a hill right now. The hill. There's not much for hills here. Parts of Florida have hills. This part does not. The max range is 50 miles, so that's up to. There's a lot of different factors that will affect this. So if you're going full throttle, full electric mode, you're gonna get probably half that, if not less. And if you're just doing pedal assist 1 on a flat paved road, you can get up to 50 miles, but that also depends on how much weight the bike is carrying. And the max weight that it can carry is 440 pounds. The hill / bridge. Here we are. Yep, you're here with me in the back basket. So I'm gonna just go from a dead stop and see if I can pedal up this hill on pedal assist 1. Oh gosh, that's so easy. It's like half a turn of the pedal and the motor kicks in. It has a 48 volt, 500 watt rear motor. Normally rear motors are chilling in the center of a back wheel, but on an e-Trike it's a little bit different. This one's kind of chilling between the wheels. Yeah. I did forget to remove the keys because you don't need the keys to start the bike. They're just for removing the battery. The battery is removable. Probably a good idea if you're going to leave the bike anywhere out in public, like say you go to a grocery store, just take it with you, put it in a basket. It's 48 volt, 14.5 ampere hour. And the brakes, do they work? I'm going downhill at 10 miles an hour. I'm just going to slam on them. Yep. They're actually really good. And the reason the brakes are really good is because they're hydraulic disc brakes, which in my opinion, they have much better stopping power, but they can be trickier to adjust or fix. It has no brakes, but it has brakes. When you're riding it, you can definitely hit the brakes and stop the bike. The problem is when you're not riding it. So if you're just hanging out around the bike and you want to park it somewhere, go have a picnic or whatever the heck, there's no way to like lock in the wheels so that the bike doesn't move on you. I think it should have some sort of locking mechanism. There's only one speed. You don't get any gears. It's very easy to use. Super simple, basic. And I think it really is meant just for a chill ride. No way. I'm not too young for this bike. I can literally just chill here with my feet up and ride. This is great. I don't even have to balance. So yeah, I'm really enjoying doing nothing at all. Pedaling, it's a little bit difficult. I can't sit back and pedal like I'm doing now. I'm just chilling. I have to sit forward to be able to pedal. It'd be nice if the pedals were a little bit further up, but they're a little too far back. I don't know if that's my height. I'm 5'8". The frame does feel a little bit small for me. According to the manufacturer, the recommended rider height is between 5'2" and 6'1". For reference, I am 5'8". In my opinion, the frame does feel a little bit small for my height. The frame is an aluminum alloy, but this is still a big and fairly heavy bike. The weight is 85.98 pounds. If you do need to fold it up and take it somewhere, I recommend removing the battery to help alleviate some of that weight for when you stick it in the back of a truck or SUV. This will not fit in the back of a 4-door sedan. It's still big folded up. There's a headlight in the front and there's an integrated brake taillight in the back, which is great. But I would like to see the addition of blinkers. This light is not flashing like that. That's just the camera frame rate, so it is a solid light until you hit the brakes and then it gets brighter. The headlight is controlled by a button, which is nice because a lot of times it's not as controlled by one of these two. So the little button is right here. You just click it and it turns on and off. And on the screen, I can't really see what I'm doing because it's so bright out here, but on the screen, you'll see a little light icon appear. Can you see it? I do have a complaint. I think it jerks forward too much. The transition, when the motor kicks in, it should be smoother, in my opinion, because it does jerk forward. It's kind of nice that the motor tugs forward once in a while. It does that when I go below like 10 miles an hour. Like right now I am about to be under 10 miles an hour, so if I pedal, it'll bring me back up to about 12. Other than that, if it wasn't for that, I'd fall asleep, so in a way it's kind of good that it jerks forward so I don't fall asleep because this is very relaxed. I'm very relaxed. So that's it. Overall, I think it's a pretty enjoyable ride, aside from a little bit of a jerk when the motor kicks in. But once you're pedaling, it does, as long as you keep the speed steady, it is a pretty smooth ride. It's got front suspension, which is nice. It is a bit stiff in the back though, I will say that. And yeah, I like how the light is on a separate switch. That's really nice. I like how there's lights in the front, in the back, and it turns really well. So, link below to the One-Trike. Alright guys, now it's time for my cheesy outro, which, that was weird. No motorized vehicles unless you're working for the city on this trail. Cheesy outro. Toodaloo-lee-loo. Bye. Yeah, I know that my bike has a motor, but I don't think they're talking about those kind of motors. I think they mean gas powered. It doesn't specifically say what kind of motor, it just says no motors. But it's okay because I'm pedaling. So no one will ever know. I don't think they care about e-bikes. There's no rules against it. I think I'm good. Toodaloo-lee-loo again, bye.